Welcome back to the show, everybody. Let's pop that thing in the building. That's me, the one on the triple, the G.O.D. Always surrounded by my family, the squadron, and you. Yes, you. You're live right here with us, right here on Team GRF TV. And you're welcome back to another episode of the Savage Era because, you know, we got to talk about Elimination Chamber, or a.k.a. Destruction Cloud 2020, because when you look up synonyms and antonyms on the internet, that's what you find. But anyway, regardless, before we can even talk about the damn pay-per-view, we kind of need to talk about how we ended up here, because previously on the Savage Era, not including Jon Moxley, the new AEW champion, but that's a whole different promotion altogether, is some dude named Goldberg beat this over dude named The Fiend, and we're still like, Then after that, I told you niggas, and I told y'all, Roman Reigns versus Goldberg at WrestleMania, because whatever. And then in the funniest swerve in all of this, the WWE is literally pretending that The Fiend never lost a title, much less had it, and now is facing John Cena at WrestleMania, and I'm like, why? No. But there are other things that we could get in when we talk about the pay-per-view that we will get into now. Some dude got his girlfriend stolen by another guy. Like, that's sad. Like, poor Otis. Got his girlfriend stolen by Dolph Ziggler, man. He steal the show. Steal your gal, too. Real shit. In other news, the Street Profits are the WWE Tag Team Champions. That's wonderful. That's great. I'm glad, because, you know what I'm saying, they could have been Crime Time number 35, but they're the Street Profits number 1, because they are the Tag Team Champions, but they will be on the card later tonight, but I just want to highlight that. A couple of other things that I want to highlight. This picture of the Queen, the man, Becky Lynch, coming off for commentary, you know, in a match against somebody we're going to be talking about a little bit later in this episode of The Savage Era, but I just want to show you that. And also, other news, we're going to get this picture away. I'm going to bring you this because I can. Take a listen.
The son of a bitch.
Thank you, because, well, you're right, Byron Saxton. Randy Orton is a son of a bitch because he RKO'd Beth Phoenix. This is one of the dumbest builds to a WrestleMania match ever, but Randy Orton is sure having fun with this. That man literally got on TV and looked a woman in the eye like, I love your kids and your husband more than you, and I'm just like, really, my dude? For real, bruh? No. Nah, fam. Like, but I will say this though, because I won't get a chance to talk about this, is that Randy made me believe it. So if your job was getting over Randy Orton versus Edge at WrestleMania, congratulations, you have succeeded, sir. Because you've RKO'd multiple people. You RKO'd a man so hard, he jumped into his own pool. He in AEW now, bro. So it's all good. Well, we don't know that for sure. That's what the street saying. Street saying that AEW is about to get deleted. But this is what we heard. But then his brother was just on the show where they were the blur between real and fake, the kayfabe did. Like, man, I'll be back soon. I ain't watched the interview because I really don't care what the hell Jeff Hardy does. That's what you would do, bro. I'm like, I don't watch wrestling for you. I used to, like, way back in the day, like, for the future. But now, man, you coming back, bro? Man, whatever. So, now that we've established you can get your girlfriend stole, you a son of a bitch because you RKO'd a woman and told her that she love her kids more than you. This is crazy, man. Get crazy here, man. But it's going to get even crazier for the stuff that I didn't even mention. So give me a moment. I need to pull up the results because, you know, you got to make sure that you got, just like KFC, you got to get this chicken right. You know what it is. So, let's get to this pay-per-view. Okay. I just realized how much this literally makes my head hurt. Give me a second to explain this kickoff match to you. For the second time in 3 weeks, the former tag team champions, the Viking Raiders, are on the kickoff show. Why? Don't know. Here's the kicker though. Here the kicker. They are in a tag match with the team they took the titles from, I think. Because, you know what? We're going to Google it real quick. Because, Raw Tag Team Champions. So, because I think that was who took the titles from them. I want to say that's who they took the titles from. And if I am legitimately mistaken, I don't know. So, Let's see, because I'm on Wikipedia right now. Because we going to get this right. You're damn right. We going to get this right. Swear to God. So, let's see. We're going to scroll down. Okay. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder were up there, and they got the titles taken by my boys, The Revival, who have been currently cut off TV. I don't know what's going on, and I heard rumors. I heard rumors that they both be going to other land, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, two sets of former tag team champions in a match on the kickoff show. Now, let's just be for real for a second. Let's just keep it 1,000. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, you probably didn't remember they were the tag team champions in the first place. You didn't remember. You didn't know. You ain't thought about that. I just had to think about that too, saying they had to Wikipedia just to make sure that I was right and I was wrong. Because they lost the Mumbo Boys. The Revival, Dash and Toss, this. But, however, second time, 3 weeks between Oil Money and the Elimination Chamber, the Viking Raiders have been on the kickoff show. Because see, let's do a little thing before we actually get into this, because I need to suss this out, because we actually gonna have to talk about this later, but let's do a little bit right now, right? If y'all got something for the Viking Raiders, I'm not seeing it, and maybe it's not for me to see. Maybe as smart fan, I'm not supposed to see that the Viking, that y'all gonna do some like weird ladder match at WrestleMania and they'll win the titles back and just like y'all just got Street Profits as just the warming champions till we get to WrestleMania to get somebody a WrestleMania moment, which I originally thought was for my boys, the Street Profits, but they pulled the trigger on them now because I gotta assume you got plans for Seth and the rest of his Church of Monday Night or whatever it is you finna do with that. I'm not sure. And given the results of what this is, I don't know how long that's gonna be, especially what you're trying to build between somebody and the Monday Night Messiah. But we'll actually talk about that when we get into the match. So let's just go with this. I don't know why the Viking Raiders keep being on kickoff shows, and they are the former tag team champions. 2 champions, twice removed. Don't get it. Don't understand it. Let's get to a pay-per-view. Now, let's play a game and let's stay on this misunderstanding tip, because it wasn't until I sat down and watched this that I didn't get it. Drew Gulak just magically appeared on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago because I don't know, and all of a sudden he's feuding with Daniel Bryan for reasons also I don't know. But then what happened? They put on one of the best matches I've seen this year. So, yeah. I don't get it. I was expecting nothing. Like, I watched SmackDown, and this Drew Gulak been talking smack for the past 2 weeks. Like, I know Daniel Bryan 389 weaknesses, and I'll murder this fool. And it's like, what? Then they get in the ring, and then it's like, but then when you understand, you got a technical marvel like Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak. I've seen him clown. They in the mix, and it was like, magic. I don't get it. Here the thing is, WWE about to run this into the ground, so expect to see this match 4 more times within the next week. So, match hot crack rocks, but you finna see this until they run this into the ground. So if this is what they're supposed to be, their introduction to Drew Gulak to people who don't give a damn about 205 Live or care, this is wonderful for Drew Gulak. I'm happy for him. But he finna be wrestling Daniel Bryan for a while. And it's like, given how quickly I can get sick of seeing the same match over and over, even when the match is hot crack rocks, is understanding and knowing that I'm smart enough to know that we're not at the end of this at all. So it's gonna be wondering like what they gonna do for Drew Gulak, especially with with WrestleMania in a month, and what you can do after Raw, SmackDown, after Mania, because we gonna actually talk about that, because I have a plan to talk about WrestleMania before WrestleMania this year, and that's one of the things I really want to touch on. And because of what's happening with NXT and all this stuff, is that the Raw SmackDown after Mania gonna be way different now, because you ain't got getting people caught up no more. You're getting examples of like what happened in our main event, and we'll talk about that later. But we'll just keep that to ourselves for now, because we're gonna get on to our next match: Andrade versus him. Oh God, really? You would think we done with this? Nah. There was no Angel Garza, so it ain't the hottest music on the wrestling product right now. But they put on a decent match. That's all you can really ask for a match I've seen repeatedly. For a man I've seen another man DDT into the ground. But the more Zelina Vega we get, the better. So, that kind of balances it out a little bit. I'm ready for them to figure out what the hell they gonna do with Humberto. I'm ready to see WWE how you gonna this up. Because you're trying here, and even in losses, Humberto Carrillo look hella good, which is what you want. But what's gonna happen when you finally shoot the Humberto bullet? And I got a feeling he gonna capture a title on a kickoff show at WrestleMania. I guarantee you, this United States Championship match we've seen will also involve one Hector Garza in a triple threat, and Humberto will overcome all the odds as John Cena before him, or whatever, and he gonna get his WrestleMania moment. I really think that's the plan. That's just how I see it going down. But we'll see. Match was hot, you know what I'm saying? Because Andrade can wrestle, Humberto got some skills, and they make each other look good. It's like, even though I complained about my boy Hector Garza, Hector Garza, my brain is like went back to 9 for like 2 seconds. I meant to say Angel. I know that's a wrestler, but they're probably looking at me like, he just used generic Mexican name, and that's not right either. But seriously, Angel Garza, Andrade Humberto, triple threat match, kickoff show, Humberto wins, and boom goes the Rocket. So there we go with that. Okay, take a breath here. Because we have a tag team championship elimination chamber match. We have a SmackDown Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber match, and I'm sitting up here wondering like it's at least one team in here, and I'm calling on you, who's the House Party, you even in a match for. Like, I don't remember the last time I seen you fools on TV. And speaking of fools I ain't seen on TV, Friday night on SmackDown, out of nowhere, like random black Negro, here comes Apollo Crews. Ain't nigga in a month, bruh. He sitting back there talking to Shorty G. What's up, cuz? Hey man, I got your back. And he just like, no. Titus Russell. But seriously, I'm like, the thing is, I watched SmackDown. I remember the last time I seen Lucha House Party in a damn segment. But usually they good for putting over somebody we're going to talk about a little bit later. But here the thing is that this was a great match given like what the elements are here, because again you got the Uso Penitentiary, got it on lockdown, you got Unicorn Pancakes, you got Heavy Machinery because poor Otis got his girlfriend stole, and you got Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode with Dolph Ziggler sold Otis' girlfriend, so you got some mixing in that, and you got a little bit of that. There was Tucker just dived off one of the pods, and then who was that? I think I want to say that was that was Lindsay. Lindsay sat up on the top like, I'm a monkey. I'm gonna flip on fools. And it's just like, really, dog? Because the thing is, I'm sitting up here and they setting up this spot and they just sitting there doing this. Like, you know how like you press up and Sonic just look up and the screen go like this? That's exactly what they was doing for trying to get that spot together. Just like, and I don't get it. Miz and Morrison retain, and that is probably what the intended thing is, because given that, and we're going to talk about this at the end, and I should have talked about that at the top, about building credible stories and building credible rivalries, right? In an instance of this, you've literally got 4 weeks, 3 and some change, technically, we're going to be mathematically correct here, to build somebody to face the Miz and Morrison at WrestleMania. But you know what's going to happen? These same exact teams will be in a ladder match, because ladder matches are great, especially tag team ones with 6 teams in it. So the thing is, if they do book a ladder match and it's more than 3 teams, Miz and Morrison going to lose, and is it going to be a way to soften the blow to either get the titles on the Usos, get the titles on the New Day, or if they ready to literally pull the trigger on Heavy Machinery, or on some dumb random stuff, give it to Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode so you can build somebody chasing them. But I don't really see this ending. It's like, well, They could, because it's like, cause I really think the build of Miz and Morrison since John Morrison came back, them been pretty dope. I'm like, they didn't have some good matches. They doing a lot cheap steel thing to win matches. They did multiple dumb pins in this match, so it's kind of like, if you really trying to like either build them as credible heel champions, or you trying to find a graceful way to get the title somewhere, because we gonna talk about that at the end of this, even after our main event, because I still gotta talk about that. That's kind of where we are right now. So either Miz and Morrison finna be your champions for a while, or you trying to find some graceful way to get your titles where you going. And if we talking about the teams in this match, the answer you're looking for is Heavy Machinery. They mad over, especially with Otis getting his heart broken. So it'll be perfect. I channeled all my love for Mandy Rose, and she dissed me for Dolph Ziggler, and I got the title. What up now, bitch? So yeah, figure that out again. So, but it is what it is. Like, it was a decent match. Just of, you got 16 and things in there, proper finish, but I'm still at the wonderment of where you go with this here. Like, and that's kind of where I am. And so either, like I said, either you're going to have Miz and Morrison, you're going to try to build a team to face them, or you're just going to have some weird you're going to have some weird tag team title ladder match to try to get the titles where you want them to be. Kind of like that year when Zoe and Big Cash was supposed to win the titles, and then here comes the new challenger, the fucking Hardy Boys. So whatever. I'm gonna leave this alone. Let's get to some goodness right here. My boy Aleister Black beat AJ Styles, but that's not the story here. That's not the story. It's the story of how we got to this extended result. It's like it was a nice, great back and forth between the Phenomenal One and that boy Aleister Black. It's great. Undertaker appeared, chokeslam some fools. You know what I'm saying? Because we building Styles Shaker, and let's just put this on the week now. Styles is not Brock Lesnar. Styles is not Roman Reigns. So yeah, he finna do the G.O.D. So don't even worry about that. Like, it'll be a miracle if they actually book AJ Styles to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. No matter how good AJ Styles is, I don't think so, bro. Not happening. But it was good that they was able to use this match, because the great thing is that Aleister Black still technically looks good for literally kicking a man in the side of his brain. AJ Styles is still having a reason to be invested in the Undertaker. So expect for the next couple of weeks, every time AJ Styles get out to talk shit about the Undertaker, expect it to go dark, for people to go nuts, and there be gongs. Whether or not Mark Calloway actually shows the fuck up, that's a different story entirely. But we'll see though. We'll definitely see. We'll see if Mr. Calloway shows up. We don't know. We don't know. But I will say this though: when that gong went off. Like, go watch the replay. When that gong went off, AJ about to hit that phenomenal forearm. AJ stopped in his tracks, and all you see from that camera shot is just everybody in unison. Oh, I'm like, damn. But that's the power of the Undertaker. So it is what it is. The Street Profits still the champions. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Like, I was trying to wonder where they gonna find Buddy's first name and give it back to him. The answer was no. This match was whatever, but Kevin Owens and the build up to WrestleMania between him and Seth Rollins, so that's gonna keep Seth out the title picture for now, because Drew McIntyre, who isn't featured on this pay-per-view in any way, shape, or form, because it don't really matter, because that's all set. So it is what it is. So there's that. I'm glad Street Fighter got the title. They like I said at the top of it, they could be Crime Time 52, but it ain't happened. But shout out to my boy JTG and Shaq Gaspard. What's really good, famos? What's up? Next up, Sami Zayn is your new Intercontinental Champion in levels of fuckery I still don't get. Sami ain't gonna have that title for long. He will be giving that title right back to Braun Strowman at WrestleMania, which is why this was booked as a 3-on-1 handicap match for the damn title in the first place. Because here the thing is, why does Cesaro need to be Intercontinental Champion? Shinsuke Nakamura didn't do shit with the belt. So you either gonna have Braun keep it, but Instead, they told this story, and they've been telling this story about how Braun been wanting to give Sammy these hands, and at the end of the day, the numbers game was too much. He got eyes on the ball, and he got hell of a kick. Not a Halua kick. He got hella kick, booted in that mouth. New Intercontinental Champion. It just is what it is. That's the story we're telling here. Speaking of stories we're telling here, our main event of the evening, Shayna Baszler versus the Man at WrestleMania. Y'all ready for this video to end? Because that's it. We're gonna talk about some things, but no, I'm being serious though. Here is my problem with this, and like I don't have a problem with it because the match did the two things it needed to. Make Shayna Baszler, who is already beast mode, look already beast mode, and instill the young thing that Shayna Baszler needs to look beast mode when you don't necessarily need to do that because Shayna Baszler a beast. This match didn't really need to happen in these confines because we all knew the intended result. Once you Mike Tyson somebody, you are going to face them at WrestleMania, so why get all these women in this elimination chamber for Shayna Baszler to murder them all? At least Asuka put up a fight. Give Asuka that. She put up a fight, but there wasn't no way you going back to WrestleMania. They ain't like, I love Conor Shine TV. Don't I say that every time we talk about WWE over on the Savage Era? Yeah, because we love Conor Shine. She's so cute. So cute, so cuddly. But this, again, was a showcase for Shayna Baszler. Because, again, we talked about this on All Money. Shayna Baszler did everything she can do in NXT. So it wasn't no reason for her to go down there and go harass Rhea Ripley. Let her and Bianca do their thing. Let my girl Bianca do her thing. Let Charlotte hopefully actually put over Rhea Ripley. That is my hope for that match, that Charlotte don't beat Rhea Ripley. I don't want to see that, but that's probably going to be your intended result. I've just damned you. Oops, my bad. But seriously, I'm gonna say this again, just to install what it is. This match was nothing but the Shayna Baszler showcase. Because, see, again, I'm finna put my mouse down because I have my mouse on my knee. So, we look at you, get something in here. So I can explain this. Not everybody watches as much wrestling as I do, or you do. Because if you didn't watch the product or watch more than just the basis of the product, you probably wouldn't be this far in the video to hear what the hell I have to say. So there's that, number one. Number two, again, we have to reestablish Survivor Series was that turning point for NXT. And in that, it was just time for Shayna Baszler to move on. Shayna Baszler had whooped everybody. Just whooped everybody. The end. Whatever. Given what the women's division on SmackDown is, like, Bayley finna be on the remix on the Sasha song with Snoop on it. So, you know what I'm saying? Let her have that, I guess. They'll find her somebody. I don't really think they finna sit up here and put Bayley and Sasha in a match. I don't think that's gonna happen. But we are finna talk about that in a second. So we finna take the Sasha and Bayley thing. We finna throw it over there because I'm gonna pick it up. It landed in a box. Don't worry about it because there are some things that we kind of need to establish as we continue on this road to WrestleMania, right? So again, let's start from the top. This match was to instill the fear into not only the fans of understanding that Shayna Baszler is a fucking monster, but to let you understand that Shayna Baszler is a fucking monster. So, again, someone who is familiar with Shayna Baszler's work in and outside the WWE, I don't need this. And I will be the first, second, and third person to say, because me, myself, and we all got a damn opinion. I didn't need to see this. This was an intended and necessary result because no one else in that elimination chamber was going to be able to get with the man. It just wasn't happening. As soon as Shayna Baszler, Mike Tyson her, it's going the fuck down. The end. So, that part don't matter. But for lapsed fan, for fan who didn't watch NXT or didn't watch Survivor Series and watch Shayna be this dominant, you need a reminder. This girl's a fucking beast. Letting your ass know. Kira Fuda clutch all they ass. Do it. Choke them out. Choke them out, big sis. Choke them out. And that's what happened. Everybody gets choked. Get this monster. Get this. Get this choke, bitch. That's what happened. And that's what needed to happen. But I do that and play around in fun to illustrate my point of building credible threats, whether that be your heel or your face, because we have a lack of that right about now. See, not in the instance of Drew McIntyre, because repeated claymores. That's what Drew needed in this feud. To make Brock look vulnerable, which most of his opponents never get the opportunity to do because Brock Lesnar never shows up for fucking work. So you can't get your ass kicked if you ain't there. That's next level thinking. And Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman on it. You can't get your ass beat if it ain't at work, cuz just not happening. So box, we just gonna throw that away. I'm gonna pick up the Bayley Sasha Banks thing. Given that Naomi came back, called a L. Given that massive L's are being caught and you know, Carmella and all this other stuff, I don't know what they gonna do in the next 4 weeks to build up somebody for Bayley. If she even gonna wrestle for the title on the pay-per-view. I'm like, at this juncture, since my girl Asuka ain't got nothing to do, she need to go get her power homie and they need a tag team title match, because I don't remember the last time the women's tag team titles have been defended. I remember when the man and the queen went up against them, and you know, they wasn't gonna be, it was booked weird and stuff like that, but they still squeaked out with the win. But hey, whatever. They ain't got nothing for Bayley to do. Get Bayley and Sasha in a tag match. Just do it. Just do that. That's how you handle that. Because unless somebody's gonna magically appear out of thin air to be a literal WrestleMania threat, and keyword under that, WrestleMania, because WrestleMania is important. To find somebody for Bayley to wrestle, it's gonna be Bayley and Sasha in the damn tag match on the kickoff show, guaranteed. Get that out of here. We talked about the tag team titles earlier. Is that what they gonna do with the Street Profits? I'm not sure. We're gonna figure that out together. The SmackDown tag team titles, that's a whole different thing. I don't know what you're gonna do. Miz and Morrison, depending on who you're trying to pull the trigger, more likely than not, Heavy Machinery is gonna win this thing in a way that it's gonna be a scramble title change, just so they get their WrestleMania moment. The same we talked about Humberto Carrillo. It's gonna be a triple threat something match between him, Best Music, and Zelina Vega, and that dude who's the champion. Because who cares? I care about Zelina Vega. Andrade who? Real shit. Just telling you know. Here's a question: who's the U.S. champion right now? You know what? Let's find. You know what? Let me see. Before I try to Wikipedia, who is the U.S. champion? Because I don't even know. Because we talked about Braun. More like than not, he gonna get the title back at Mania. Because you know, they really gonna have to build something crazy. More like than not, Braun and Sami Zayn gonna be in a weird lumberjack match. I'm putting money on that. Because see, they gonna do the whole thing for the next 4 weeks. Sami Zayn gonna be running, and then he gonna win some 2-on-1 match between him, Cesaro, and my boy Shinsuke, and he gonna get to choose a stipulation at WrestleMania, and it's gonna be a lumberjack match. I'm calling it now. And all that rambling, I don't remember who the U.S. champion is. So we are gonna find out who the U.S. champion is, because I want to know right now. Oh yeah, there's a 24/7 title or whatever, and you know what? We finna click on that right now. Who is the current 24/7 title? Some dude named Riddick Moss, because you know Riddick Moss. It's Riddick Moss. I have no idea who this guy is. You want to know what? Probably better it stays that way, because you are Riddick Moss. Literally. This reminds me of something. Y'all remember some dude named Ricochet? You ever heard of this guy? Jobbed out to this Riddick Moss fellow. You get murder raped by Brock. Then you get destroyed by a random nigga named Riddick Moss, bruh. Womp womp. I remember he was supposed to get a run for the NWO and DX. And now you job into a nigga named Riddick Moss. I'm done. Super done. Yeah, I was scrolling through stuff. Drake Maverick was on TV. You know what I'm saying? Remember he was trying to get some ass. You remember? Do you remember when he was trying to get some ass, bruh? Who's the U.S. champion right now? Who is the U.S. champion right now? This the United States champion. Oh, wait, Andrade, because he defended the 10th title. Oh, God. Andrade the U.S. champion. I'm like, I'm so not caring about this dude. I forgot you the champion, cuz, and I just mentioned it 20 minutes ago. Yeah, Andrade, you the champion, but man, Zelina Vega fine as hell. So no, you don't matter. Whatever. So let me take a look at something real quick because I want to make sure that I've gotten all this off my chest before we do this. So we got. Okay, you know what? I think. Okay, so we'll do it this way. Brock is the current WWE champion. We got Andrade with the U.S. title. We got the man, Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania. And we got the Street Profits at the champion with nobody they facing in Mania yet. So there's that. Granddad Goldberg's the fucking champion because I don't, Why is Goldberg the champion? Nobody knows. Why have we literally sat there since Goldberg won the title and pretended the Fiend never have it so he could face John Cena, which is a match no one wants to fucking see? Nobody. Rambling Rabbit didn't even mention it, bruh. He sat up here and shitted on Bray like, man, John Cena whooped your ass back in the day, but nothing mentioned about Goldberg. And there has been zero mention about Goldberg since Goldberg walked his ass out and then Roman Reigns came on and just like, man, this. So it is what it is with that. Sami Zayn is your current Intercontinental title, and like I said, I guarantee you, I put money on it. Sami finna be running for the next 3 weeks. He gonna catch an L. And it's gonna be a lumberjack match because Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura ain't gonna be able to get it done in a 2-on-1 handicap match on a random episode of SmackDown. Expect that within the next 2 weeks. Bayley's the champion, but she probably gonna be on the kickoff show. Is she even gonna be on WrestleMania with Sasha in a tag match? Whether that tag match is for the women's tag team championships, that's another thing entirely. And Miz and Morrison are currently your tag champions on SmackDown, but depending on what triggers they trying to pull, more likely than not, Heavy Machinery gonna walk out of WrestleMania. If there's even a match for the tag team titles, gonna walk out of WrestleMania. If it's gonna be some weird scramble ladder match or tag team lumberjack match, I don't know. Pick a damn match. Elimination match, table ladder, then chair. I don't know. Can we see that picture of Becky Lynch again, please? I'm gonna pull that up real quick. See that? That makes me happy. Man, don't give a fuck. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. One more time.
He's a son of a bitch.
Thank you. He's a son of a bitch. One more time.
He's a son of a bitch.
Thank you. Yeah. You know what? One more time for the hood.
He's a son of a bitch. 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 He's a son of a bitch.
Let me do that for WWE. Make me take this video down. Go on for WWE like that. They'll take this video down. They like Byron Saxton said he's a son of a bitch. Get that video off YouTube now. I better get ready to back this up on fucking T-Motion or something. I just fucked that. but seriously, less than 4 weeks before WrestleMania, and that's kind of like where we are right now. Literally, that is kind of where we legitimately are right now. Again, like I call Granddaddy Goldberg versus Roman Reigns, but here's my thing with that, and I really didn't get much into that because I got kind of distracted a little bit. You could have easily, if you wanted to, build up Roman Reigns to be a credible threat to the Fiend and then fed him, and I would have accepted that. Not that it's for me to accept, but it's better than giving the title to Granddaddy Goldberg. No one wants this. Goldberg said something I couldn't be asked to listen to it because I don't care. I don't make booking decisions, and neither does Bill Goldberg. But if the point to get the title off the Fiend So you can face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania so the Fiend can come on because John Cena has nothing to do. John Cena go back home, go make another movie or something about cock blockers, bruh. I'm like, no, you my dude, you know what I'm saying? When you like world life basic thugonomics, now it's just kind of like, man, go act. I'm like, I appreciate you love this business, dude, but you ain't doing no favors. This is you. No one is getting a favor done for them by having a match with you and the Fiend. The Fiend has literally got his balloon popped. No matter whether the Fiend wins or loses, the Fiend lost to Granddaddy fucking Goldberg. You can't undo that one. The Fiend has officially lost his mystique. For what? For what? So that Goldberg, I'm like, you could have had Goldberg and Roman Reigns with no title on the line. You could have literally spent this time, and as I get my water, you know, after the ass something first, give me a second. That's good. You could have literally done anything. Me, straighten out my shirt real quick. Let me sit down. Okay, so let me get on my point so I can get y'all out of here. None of this was necessary, like at all. No one wants to see Granddaddy Goldberg fight Roman Reigns. No one gives a damn about John Cena at this juncture. You have completely decimated anything worthwhile about the Fiend to do what? And that's the question. The Fiend should have been, okay. Think about it as a feed analogy, right? Roman Reigns is going to be the champion because I don't really see them booking a match where Goldberg goes over Roman Reigns. I'm not seeing it, fam. Not at all. Just in general, motherfucking period. I ain't seeing it. But WWE booking will surprise you. So I don't know. If they literally did all this so John Cena can have a match at WrestleMania, I'm like, John Cena can go do what Vince McMahon did and go wrestle God or something. I'm not in the middle of this right now. I'm like literally like, I watched SmackDown and it was kind of like, Jesus, no. Mm-mm. No. 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 I'm just like, whatever. It's wrestling and it just is what it is. But why? But why? I will say though, in them other WrestleMania things, I'm like, I was right about Shayna Baszler. I was like, I was kind of hoping Thick Sonya Blade was gonna come back because she trying to get pregnant. She getting big, Fosse's thick. Ronda Rousey getting thick, and I'm like, yeah. Sorry. Anyway. So, yeah, Shayna Baszler, you know what I'm saying, as a substitute for Sonya Blade. So, we got little Cassie Cage Part 2, you know what I'm saying, handling the work, and she going to be the new champion. Because I'm telling you, Becky Lynch finna take a break. She going to be going off TV for like 6-7 months, I guarantee you. She been walking around the title for hella. She done whooped everybody. So, it's time for her to get her ass whooped so she can take a damn break. So, it is what it is. So, expect that. Expect for Shayna Baszler to be running roughshod over the damn division for a while. Until they are ready to give her a credible threat. What the hell was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. I'm not stepping on no keyboard or nothing, so I don't know. Maggie, Marcy, you okay, dog? Marcy seems to be fine. So I don't know what the hell that bump was. What are they trying to sit up here and say it's an Amber Alert or something? Ain't my kid. Okay, ain't no emails, ain't none of this got to do with me. Like, I already paid my taxes already. I already took care of that, man. Take the hell with me. I paid my taxes, man. As soon as I got all my taxes, man, I took it to my tax guy. He took care of that. So I should be getting my refund any day now. It ain't gonna be much though, for reasons we'll talk about another day. But given all of that, it's gonna be interesting. So here is my plan, and I'm finna jinx the plan already by saying it. I want to do something before WrestleMania. That's what I want to do. I want to do something before WrestleMania because I want to take, because like once the card, like probably Saturday night before WrestleMania, I want to take a look at the card. I want to sit up here and I want to dichotomize it. I want to look at it. I want to get some predictions, some results. I want to do some stuff like that. So we'll have some fun with that. So just stay tuned for all of that. But look, nobody wants to see Granddaddy Goldberg wrestle. Nobody wants to see Roman Reigns be the champion. No one wants to see the Fiend get deflated, and no one wants to see John Cena wrestle. It's 2020. I have seen Goldberg beat 100 and some fool before he got hit with a taser. John Cena done everything he gonna do. So why feed the Fiend to him? This is Rusev and the No Limit Soldier Tank all over again, ain't it? That still gives me nightmares. It doesn't give me nightmares. Don't look at me like that. Look. We got plenty of more work. I got some work I gotta actually do. This video, I was trying to rush through the results. I wasn't trying to get this video to be this damn long. It wasn't the plan. What's the plan now? One more time. Happy picture. Happy picture. Warms the cockles. Right there. But seriously though, plenty of more show for you and you and you and you at the end of the day. But if you gave me to the end, you forgot who it is I is. I'm Mr. Pop Dat Thing, the one and only dribble, the G.O.D, a.k.a. Mr. C-R-A-C-K, C-O-C-I-N-E, hashtag entertainment's #1 dope man. Me, the baddest monster in existence. Don't you ever forget it. Always holding down my six square murder random squadron, the congregation. May they indeed be praised. And of course, the Lady of Rages holding it down. Janine, Bessie, Magdalene, and of course Miss Marcy's holding you down on the ones, the twos, the threes, and the four. Crimp. We stay winning. Bring it down, because we got Becky in the corner. We stay in the news right here. And we definitely losing when we got the man holding us down. You feel me? You feel me? Crimp it one more time. I'll let you know. Look. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. All my social media links are down below. Leave a thing if you do this. Just leave it down if you do that. Do the reverse. Do whatever you want to do. Leave a comment. Do that too. Want to support the show with your cash money? Hit up the PayPal link. Hit up the Patreon. Join my partner, Hand Time Ron Bomber, and my boy, Young Drew, a.k.a. Young Money Bags, holding me down on the Patreon tip. Always appreciate the love, fellas. Look, y'all gonna get out of here. Work dropped last night. Gotta catch up on some work. Catch a spectacular! Because you know we gotta roll tomorrow, baby. Let you know what it is. So, you sit back, you relax, and stay tuned. We here at Team GRF TV have got plenty of more show for all of you. And we've got it right after these bang commercial messages. You really thought I wanted to go leave this picture of the man just sitting up here just looking all man? That's like, I love you, Becky Lynch. You do great things. But Shayna Baszler gonna put you in a care food and make you go to sleep. And then you can take a break for a while. You gonna be the man over, and then you can chase her for the title around SummerSlam. You do that. That's what you do. But seriously, y'all, more show right after these commercial messages. Oh, one more time for the hood, because at this juncture, if we gonna do it, might as well do it.
He's a son of a bitch.
What you say, Brian Saxton?
He's a son of a bitch. He's a son of a bitch. He's a son of a bitch.
Really?
He's a son of a bitch.
Really?
He's a son of a bitch. He's a son of a bitch.
What is Randy Orton, Byron Saxton?
He's a son of a bitch. 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 But what? He's a son of a bitch. 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 He's a son of a bitch.
Oh man! Oh seriously, look. You get back up there, Becky, where you deserve. Well, seriously, y'all, more show. Perfect, more show. Right after these commercial messages.